There's a plant so ancient, so powerful, that it was revered by shamans, mystics, and spiritual masters across the ages. A plant that connects the physical to the metaphysical, unlocking hidden dimensions of consciousness. Cannabis. A plant medicine that holds the key to unlocking higher realms of self-discovery. It is more than a plant, it is a mirror reflecting humanity's quest for transcendence, pleasure, and healing. Cannabis has found symbolic representation in numerous sacred traditions and texts, often veiled in allegory or intertwined with ritualistic practices. In the Atharva Veda of ancient India, cannabis is referred to as one of the 5 sacred plants and described as a protector against evil and a source of joy. The plant is called Vijaya, meaning victory, symbolizing triumph over suffering and a gateway to divine experiences. In certain interpretations of the Tantras, cannabis is linked to Shiva, the meditative ascetic deity in Hinduism. The use of bhang, a preparation of cannabis, during Shiva festivals symbolizes the dissolution of the ego and communion with the divine. Cannabis is viewed not as a mere intoxicant, but as a sacred medium to transcend earthly attachments. In shamanic traditions, particularly in Central Asia and Siberia, cannabis is thought to represent the cosmic axis connecting the underworld, the earthly realm, and the heavens. Its smoke, rising to the skies, is seen as an offering and a symbolic bridge between the material and spiritual planes. Cannabis has long been regarded as a liminal substance, a bridge that helps the seeker traverse the boundary between the mundane and the mystical. Its psychoactive properties allow the mind to enter altered states of consciousness, making the plant an instrument for exploring non-ordinary realities. The physical realm is characterized by the limitations of the senses and ego, while the metaphysical realm embodies the unseen dimensions of existence, universal consciousness, energy flows, and the divine. Cannabis, when used with intention, dissolves mental barriers and tunes the practitioner to subtler frequency, akin to how a tuning fork brings harmony to discordant vibrations. This bridging effect is particularly emphasized in mystical practices where cannabis acts as a veil lifter. Its ability to quiet the analytical mind enables direct experiences of metaphysical truths that are often obscured by habitual thought patterns. However, this requires mindfulness. Without proper grounding, cannabis can overwhelm or distort these experiences. Ancient rituals often harnessed cannabis for its psycho or spiritual properties, emphasizing its role as a facilitator of sacred experiences. In Vedic traditions, soma, a mystical drink, is central to rituals described in the Rig Veda. While the exact composition of soma is unknown, some scholars speculate that cannabis was a key ingredient. Soma was revered for its capacity to connect humans with the divine and to bestow insight, vitality, and transcendence. The modern-day preparation of bhang traces its roots to these ancient practices. Made by blending cannabis leaves with milk, bhang is consumed during festivals like Holi and Shivaratri to honor Lord Shiva, the ultimate ascetic. Devotees believe that bhang helps emulate Shiva's state of meditative bliss, detaching them from worldly concerns and attuning them to the cosmic rhythm. Across Siberia, the Scythians, a nomadic tribe, used cannabis in their funerary rituals, burning it to guide the soul of the deceased to the spirit world. Shamans, spiritual intermediaries, used cannabis smoke to enter trances, commune with spirits, and retrieve lost parts of the soul. In South American traditions, cannabis often accompanies ayahuasca ceremonies, enhancing the participants' receptivity to spiritual visions. The shaman may combine cannabis with other herbs to facilitate purification, guidance, or healing. In Rastafarian spirituality, where cannabis is viewed as the holy herb mentioned in the Bible, practitioners cite passages like Psalm 104:14. He causeth the grass to grow for the cattle, and herb for the service of man, to legitimize its sacred role. For Rastafarians, smoking cannabis is not recreational, but an act of spiritual devotion, a way to commune with Yah, God, and meditate on divine truths. In the Bible, references to anointing oils containing cane often translated as fragrant cane, may suggest the use of cannabis in ritualistic contexts. Scholars debate this interpretation, but the idea highlights the plant's role as a medium for transcendent experiences. In mystical poetry, plants are often depicted as messengers carrying divine secrets. Cannabis, with its unique psychoactive properties, is seen as a green messenger, capable of awakening dormant aspects of the self and facilitating direct communication with the divine. Cannabis contains cannabinoids such as THC tetrahydrocannabinol and CBD cannabidiol, which interact with the brain's endocannabinoid system. This system regulates mood, perception, and even the sense of time, acting as a bridge between the physical brain and the ethereal aspects of consciousness. When consumed in sacred contexts, cannabis becomes a doorway, a portal that shifts one's vibration. Traditional mystics describe this as tuning into a higher frequency. Users report sensations of merging with universal consciousness, perceiving interconnectedness and experiencing heightened awareness of themselves as energetic beings. But what does this altered state actually feel like? Time slows or even ceases to exist, echoing the timeless states described in deep meditation or samadhi, spiritual absorption. This allows for intense focus on the present moment, where profound insights often arise. Colors become vivid, sounds resonate deeply, and ordinary experiences are transformed into sacred encounters. This heightened sensory awareness mirrors the mystic's aim to see the divine in all things. Cannabis can quiet the inner critic, temporarily dissolving the ego's barriers. This state creates space for humility, unity, and the feeling of being part of something greater, a glimpse of the divine. Cannabis can deepen meditation by silencing the incessant chatter of the mind. The plant encourages focus on the present moment, allowing practitioners to explore their inner landscapes. However, it is not a substitute for disciplined practice. Rather, it acts as a catalyst, opening doors that the seeker must walk through consciously. The insights gained under cannabis's influence can be profound, but they must be examined critically. Not all visions are spiritual truths. Some may be projections of the subconscious or distortions of reality. True spiritual growth lies in integrating these experiences into daily life and discerning genuine insight from illusion. Cannabis is said to influence the subtle body, particularly the chakras or energy centers. It often enhances activity in the upper chakras, such as the third eye, ajna, and the crown chakra, sahasrara, which are associated with intuition and cosmic connection. However, overuse can unground the practitioner, leading to imbalances in the lower chakras, which govern stability and physical health. Kundalini energy, described as a coiled serpent at the base of the spine, can be stimulated by cannabis. This stimulation, however, must be approached with caution. If the body and mind are unprepared, the rapid rise of Kundalini energy may lead to overwhelming experiences, such as anxiety or physical discomfort. When used wisely, cannabis may help release blockages, enabling the energy to flow more freely. Before we go deeper, pause for a moment. Kindly hit subscribe and turn on notifications like this post and share it with anyone who needs to see it. Cannabis has been used for centuries as a natural remedy for pain. Its anti-inflammatory properties make it effective for conditions like arthritis, while its analgesic effects provide relief from migraines and neuropathic pain. Pause. For spiritual practitioners, this physical ease allows them to focus more deeply on their inner work. Cannabis can alleviate symptoms of anxiety, depression, and PTSD by modulating stress responses. For those struggling with mental health issues, it offers a sense of calm that creates space for healing and introspection. Cannabis has been shown to enhance neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new neural connections. This makes it a powerful tool for creative exploration, problem-solving, and spiritual insights. Cannabis dissolves the rigid boundaries of perception, fostering a sense of unity with the universe. This expanded awareness allows practitioners to see beyond duality and experience the interconnectedness of all life. By quieting the ego, cannabis facilitates deeper empathy and compassion. These qualities are essential for spiritual growth, as they align the practitioner with higher vibrational frequencies of love and understanding. Cannabis temporarily softens the ego, enabling profound spiritual realizations. However, the true challenge lies in sustaining these realizations without dependence on the plant. Cannabis often acts as a key to the subconscious, unlocking repressed emotions and memories. This can lead to emotional catharsis and the release of energetic blockages. Under cannabis's influence, many feel a heightened connection to the natural world. This deepens reverence for the earth, aligning the practitioner with ecological mindfulness and spiritual harmony. Cannabis encourages introspection, prompting seekers to explore profound questions about existence, purpose, and the nature of reality. These inquiries are the bedrock of spiritual growth. Cannabis is often used to soothe emotional or physical pain, but this can become a crutch. By numbing discomfort, users may avoid confronting and healing underlying issues, delaying genuine growth. Some individuals use cannabis to create the illusion of spiritual progress, bypassing the hard work of self-examination, discipline, and healing. This shadow work, or confrontation with the darker aspects of the self, is essential for lasting transformation. While cannabis can provide temporary access to higher states of consciousness, repeated use as a form of escapism leads to spiritual inertia. True enlightenment requires integration, applying insights gained in altered states to everyday life, relationships, and personal development. Overuse may lead to diminishing returns, as the pursuit of ever deeper mystical experiences overshadows the grounded practice of living in alignment with spiritual principles. Scientific studies have confirmed cannabis's efficacy in managing chronic pain, anxiety, epilepsy, and other conditions. These findings validate its medicinal use while highlighting the importance of proper dosing and supervision. Research also emphasizes the potential risks of heavy use, including cognitive decline, dependency, and mental health issues. These insights underscore the need for mindful consumption, especially in spiritual contexts. Ancient traditions often intuited the benefits and risks of cannabis, prescribing it for specific rituals or conditions. Modern science complements these insights by explaining the mechanisms underlying its effects. The recreational use of cannabis often diverges from its traditional purpose as a sacred plant. Without proper intention, the spiritual potential of cannabis may be overlooked, reducing it to a mere intoxicant. The mystical experience induced by cannabis is not always one of clarity. The plant can lead to what some spiritual teachers call false revelations or spiritual mirages. These occur when the mind creates compelling illusions, mistaking them for profound insights. Authentic experiences often bring deep peace, humility, and wisdom. These moments are accompanied by a sense of grounded clarity and alignment with universal truths. Cannabis can exaggerate fears, delusions, or fantasies, leading to misinterpretations of the self or the divine. The untrained mind may struggle to discern between genuine insight and the projections of its subconscious. Mystical teachings often emphasize the importance of integration, bringing the lessons from altered states into everyday life. Without this, cannabis may simply become a fleeting escape rather than a transformative teacher. From the perspective of yoga and energy work, cannabis interacts with the subtle body, specifically the chakras and the nadis, energy channels. Many users report heightened intuition and visionary experiences. This aligns with the activation of the ajna, third eye chakra, which governs inner vision and insight. Cannabis can foster feelings of compassion, love, and empathy, temporarily dissolving barriers between oneself and others. Cannabis can stir the latent kundalini energy at the base of the spine, leading to sensations of heat, vibration, or even spontaneous states of bliss. However, if used recklessly, it can disrupt the natural flow of this energy, leading to imbalances or emotional instability. Mindful cannabis use begins long before the first inhale or sip. Sacred preparation transforms a casual act into a spiritual ritual, aligning the user's intent with the plant's intrinsic energy. This step creates the foundation for a profound and meaningful experience. Begin by defining a clear intention. Ask yourself, why am I using cannabis? This intention acts as a compass, guiding the experience and anchoring you in purpose. Many ancient traditions treat cannabis as a sacred being, not merely a substance. Before use, hold the plant in your hands, offer gratitude, and silently ask it to assist you in your spiritual journey. Some practitioners chant, pray, or meditate over the plant, infusing it with their energy. Incorporate sacred objects into your ritual, crystals, incense, or a small altar. These symbols create an environment of sanctity and amplify the energetic field surrounding the practice. The environment in which cannabis is consumed greatly influences the experience. Select a quiet, clean, and undisturbed location, whether it's a secluded outdoor spot in nature or a candle. Cannabis is a double-edged sword. Its benefits depend on mindful moderation and self-awareness. Overuse or reliance on the plant can lead to stagnation or dependency, undermining spiritual growth. In spiritual contexts, less is often more. A small dose can open the mind while maintaining clarity, whereas excessive consumption risks overwhelming the user with unnecessary noise and confusion. The ultimate purpose of any altered state is transformation. The revelations gleaned during cannabis-induced experiences hold little value if they are not integrated into your daily spiritual practice. After each session, take time to write down your thoughts, visions, or emotions. This process helps ground abstract experiences into tangible insights. Over time, these reflections become a map of your spiritual journey. Consuming a small, nourishing meal post-session can help balance the body's energy and reintegrate the physical and spiritual realms. If you've stayed this far, you're ready for the next step in your spiritual journey. Subscribe now and share this with someone who needs to hear it.